Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everybody. I am Restless Corpse, and we are still on the second planet. But there's something that I need to show you. First of all, I have been getting a ridiculous amount of those, and I've got 30 slots. It's crazy. And I've got a ridiculous amount of money because I'm mining a lot of emerald. But let's look at this. So I have all of these, right? But like I said in the previous video, I think it was bugged because it never let me get the stuff. So we got all of these. The last two were just, you know, evil fish monsters in the water, which I didn't even have to really get close to. I just, because I have a giant range on my scanner. But considering that, it is time to leave this planet. So we're going to leave, but I want to go hit up the space station because I want to make sure that I can get, I want to check it one more time for antimatter. And the reason we're doing that is because I managed to pick up a dynamic resonator, so that if I find like a busted ship, I can repair the hyperdrive. Where in the fuck is the space station? So I want to go to there. There it is. It's over by that planet somewhere. There it is. But I still want to look for antimatter. So we need to make sure that we can find some antimatter. So I'm going to go to the space station real quick, and then after that, I'm going to hit up a different planet. So I'll see you guys on the space station. Alright, now I'm not sure that it's going to have anything different than last time we were here. So I'm honestly not sure if it's going to have any antimatter. But while we're in there, there may be some dudes that kind of fly in and dock, and they might have a pretty decent ship, and I've got a decent amount of money. So we might be able to find one. If all else fails, I do have a crashed planet beacon on the first planet that I just kind of gave up on because I didn't want to do that off camera. I didn't want to get a new ship off camera, but it's something to think about. But let's just get, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I made it. Let's get in here and see if the galactic thing has one. Let's see if this guy will give me anything. Nope. All right. We're also going to take a look at what they are, what they're selling. Zinc is a decent price. I don't know what the selling price is. We'll have to check. But it doesn't look like they have any. So that's a shame. Let's go to sell and see what they're selling, or see what they're buying zinc for. No, that's crap. Corvax casings, though. So one of the ways that you can make money, and I'm probably not going to do it because it takes forever, is you can wait out here and see, like, he's buying Corvax casings for a lot. If this guy is selling Corvax casings, we can buy them and flip them. Also, I believe this type of ship has way more space than mine, but it's more of like a trading ship. So I don't think that I'm going to buy it from him. But, okay, he's not selling any antimatter either. Let's go ahead and just check what... Look at his ship here. It's 21 slots, which isn't too terrible, to be honest. He's got a warp reactor Tau, which is better than my warp reactor. Or I don't even have that, actually. That will allow me to get to different star systems, because trying to get to certain star systems, I don't even have enough to buy his ship. But you need better warp reactors to get to, like, different class stars. So this would actually be a pretty good ship to get. Unfortunately, I can't, because I don't have enough money. But that being the case, we're just going to get to a different planet, because there are, I believe, 5 actually in this system. Now we're not gonna spend a whole lot of time on most of the planets in this system because I'm pretty well decked out. I mean, I've got 30 slots. Could really use a better. I think that's a moon of this planet, maybe. It's 97 KS, and that's, oh, well, maybe not. But let's take a look at what else we've got here. So that is my first planet, I believe. Or is, oh, well, where's the other one? Oh, right here. No, this is the first planet. This is the planet that you guys didn't get to see me do. And that looks, I can't tell if that's a moon for that planet or not. But this is the planet that last episode took place on. I'm pretty damn sure that there are more planets in this system, but I could be wrong. I think that was in the last playthrough, the one that I canceled had 5. But let's go ahead and get to this other planet off in the distance here. So that's that one. So this, you know what? Let's take a look and see exactly how many planets are in this system. It's got 3 planets. Okay. So we're going to knock this planet out, guys. And you know what? Why don't we take a look at this crashed ship? No, you know what? Never mind. It's only going to be one better than what I've got. So let's just go ahead and get to this other planet. All right. So this is looking like it's going to be a toxic planet. I'm not real sure. Just based on the color, it could be a heat planet. I don't know. The colors are always weird until you actually get down onto the planet. Also, we've got some kind of node here. Very well may be aluminum or something. But it looks a lot like the planet that we were going to go to in the previous, before I restarted, just not a heat planet. So that's aluminum. And what do we have here? Is this copper? That's copper. Okay. And I wasn't paying attention to the stats of the planet, so we'll take a look real quick. There's iridium down there. What have we got here? Flora is scarce and fauna is few, so we're not going to spend a whole lot of time here, guys. But I do want to look around a little bit. So let's see if we can find any fauna right off the bat, because the fauna is few, but there's a lot of them. There's 8, so that means that it might take fucking ever to find everything here. So what we might do, I want to find like a trading post and see if they've got antimatter. If we can't find a trading post, we're just going to move on to the next system, guys. Alright, it looks like we found another busted up abandoned outpost. With some weird gourds outside. So let's go ahead. I also found 2 drop pods on the way here, which means that I am now below 1 million again. Well, that's alright. Let's get in here. Oh. Hello. No hanging plants? No hanging plants, and this is only a single room. Alright. Let's see what we've got going on here. Found a body. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. If there are species like it, then I hope they're all dead like this one. At first I thought it was some tragic remnant of a matter transfer tech malfunction. A cage of bones and flesh, studded with random patterns of crooked teeth and roomy, lidless eyes, but no. That's what we're looking at here, I guess. Some horror of twisted evolution, warped by cruel nature. Can't help but picture what it would have looked like alive. I cannot help but fear that it will live again. So let's see. Let's analyze this data log. Alright, it left something. You always get, I think, an item from this. We got a thermic layer towel. So we've got 2 of those now, I think. Yeah, we've got theta, which is super good. And tau. So theta is more important, I think. But anyway, yeah, done here. I think I saw something off in the distance as well. Let's go ahead and save it. Dewell Wastes. And look at that rock up there. You can see inside the rock. Wow. Okay. So those aren't like a product of inside of the rock. It just happens to be a rock surrounding those things, the gourds. But let's go ahead. Like I said, I saw another settlement, I think, on the way here. So let's check that out. There we go. This might have a beacon, and from the beacon, I need to look for settlements. If there's a beacon here. It looks like there is. It's behind the trailer over there. So I need to find settlements because I'm looking for a trading post, guys. So let's see what we've got in these little trailers. Got some stock exchange going on here. Also, just a while ago, it was hot, and it doesn't seem to be hot anymore. So this is a heated planet. Oh, I'll take this though. Rapid fire towel. Decent. A little bit more Vikine standing. Now, when we jump to a new system, it's random. Or I don't know. I guess it's kind of random. But we may actually jump into a different species system. I know that in the stream, I went from a Vikine... Oh, let me grab that. I went from a Vikine system to a Korvax system. And then I stayed in a bunch of Korvax systems for a while. And I ended up meeting a Gek on a space anomaly. But I never found the Gek systems. Also, there's something weird hanging from that. Oh, it's just little stalagmite-looking things. Or stalactites, whichever one they are. Let's go ahead and see if we can find a trading post. I need iron. Which shouldn't be too hard to get because they're right there. I could have swore I had iron. But I may have thrown it all the way. I really need a better multi-tool, though. Because while this one is great, and it's all, like, stuck to the nines with upgrades and whatnot, I would like to have more upgrades. So at some point on one of these planets, not this one, because this one kind of seems a little pointless. At some point we're going to have to find a whole bunch of, like, areas, I guess the shelters, and hope we can get better multi-tools. So let's see what we've got here. It would be super good if it was a trading post. It is only a shelter. So we're going to keep looking. So we're going to build another one. Now generally when I'm doing this off camera, I just fill my inventory with these and then use them all on the same thing until I find what I want. Which is why there are so many like off-planet waypoints. But for this one, see, alright. I'm running out of money, so I'm not going to get any more drop pods for a while until I find one of the fabled crazy like money planets with vortex cubes and whatnot. Because I think that 32 slots is pretty good. I think it only goes up to 38 or 48, one of the two. Come on, buddy. Dad needs a trading post. Alright, tell you what, I'll be right back, guys. We're going to find a trading post. There we go, guys. Found the trading post. Alright. Now, unfortunately, in the course of finding all the damn trading posts, or finding that trading post, I have a ridiculous amount of markers. But what's funny is a lot of them are drop pods. So depending on how the trading post goes, I might blow all my money on the rest of the drop pods and get my inventory completely filled out before we move on. But first things first, let's go to the trading post, which is right there. Also, we'll be looking for anything crazy on the planet. Now, it's not a very lucrative planet because it's only got aluminum and copper, so I'm not too worried about that. But let's get down here and see if they are selling antimatter, because it's very important. I've only got enough warp fuel for one jump, so I'd like to find the stuff before we leave, but I'm pretty sure that's because jumping to the next system is actually part of the quest, then there might be a quest to find more. Okay, this guy does not have any antimatter, which is a big shame. Let's go see what this guy's up to. And then I think I'm going to hit a couple of those drop pods before we take off. A duel. Weapon. Death, death. Okay, alright. The panic life form is studying a diagram of two warriors in combat, while a chosen form of multi-tool weaponry sits below in a storage vault. An angry recorded message is playing. It's a sequence of furious barks and screams that clearly have a high moral high ground. The life form sees the battle scars on my exosuit, instantly yelps a question. Let's go ahead and accept. Dramatic music plays, the warrior barks with joy. I am given a multi-tool for the fight ahead. It's got 15 slots versus my 16. So, not going to take it. Am I supposed to fight someone? That's weird. We've got something over there. Alright, guys. Let's get to some of these drop pods, and then we're going to jump out of this system. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the drop pods off camera, because you guys have seen that plenty of times. Oh shit. What are you? He is vicious. I might have to take him down, guys, and I don't know if I'm gonna have enough for this upgrade slot. Yeah, I have barely enough, so I'm broke again, ladies and gentlemen. Down to about 3K. I'm gonna have to take this guy out because he's in my way. Yeah, suck it. But that is one. But once again, guys, we are definitely not going to try and 100% this planet. I've been flying around grabbing drop pods and stuff for a while now, and that is the first animal I've seen on this planet, which tells me that the other 7 are probably going to be such a pain in the ass to grab. So, that being said, since that was the last drop pod that I had on the radar, it's time to go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to get out of this system. Now, the good thing about leaving this system is that it will use up the one jump of fuel that I have, and then there will be nothing stopping me from like taking a ship that I find. So the reason that I didn't want to go for a crashed ship, guys, is because if I did, then I wouldn't have any jump fuel in the hyperdrive. But since I'm about to use what jump fuel I have, I'll be empty anyway. So I won't be losing anything. So let's go ahead and take a look. So looking here, we've got free exploration mode and path toward the galactic core. Now, so here's the deal. At the very beginning, you know how in the first episode I clicked on the thing and Atlas, I had a vision of Atlas, and he gave me a choice to go on his path or do my own thing. Well, I forgot to do that on the first planet. I was all like, I know exactly what to do, and I'm going to follow this quest line. The quest line never told me to click on that, so I didn't, and I ended up flying away, and I could never find it again. So I don't have the Atlas quest, but there are multiple paths from what I'm told. I'm on a path that has like 2 people's names. It's something and something's path. Apparently that's the path that you take if you don't take the Atlas path. So I think that's what we're on. Now, we do have free exploration mode, so technically I could just pick any of these to go to, but we're going to go ahead and stay on the path for now because I think it's going to lead us to what we need. Alright, this guy has 5 planets, so let's get over there. So I'm pretty excited because, first of all, doing this was the next step in the quest. You guys saw down in the corner, it kept popping up. It was open the galaxy map and go into hyperdrive or whatever. So maybe we'll get more of the main quest when we pop in here. So we'll see. When we get out of hyperdrive, I'm going to scan and see if it gives me a waypoint. Alright, here we go. Oh, look at this planet. We've got some freighters and shit that showed up, which I will not be attacking because my ship has not really been upgraded a whole lot. But remember, we've got 5 planets here. We've also got a space station. It's a triangle space station, so this is not Vikine anymore, as far as I know. So let's go ahead and get into that space station and see what race we're dealing with here. I have a feeling it's the Korvax. Oh, I guess I'm close enough to the space station that I can't do that. Go ahead and scan. Okay, so we got a manufacturing facility detected, which means that is the next part of the quest. If it finds it doing that, that is the next part of the quest. I don't know how to get that exhausted, wait for stamina recharge thing to go away. The reason that came up is because I found an absolutely massive node of emerald. And I've seen pictures of this on Reddit. It's like a tower of emerald that goes down into the ground instead of up. Like there was a little bit above ground, but you can't destroy the middle of it. So when all is said and done and you've got it all mined, it looks like a giant tower in a hole. And I did that, but I ended up falling into it while I was mining. So what the developers did is to make sure that you don't get stuck down in a ravine or something. If there's a sheer wall if you jetpack against it, you can jetpack straight up infinitely until you get to the top, and then it starts taking. And doing that, I believe, is what gave me that little bug down there. There's no dude here. There's almost always a dude here. In fact, this is the first time I've ever been to a space station that didn't have a dude. Well, let's see what we've got on the Galactic Trade Terminal here. I think if it does have antimatter, I'm not going to buy it just yet. No, it doesn't, though, because I think that the quest now is going to lead us to finding some antimatter. But there is nothing for me here. I cannot believe there's no NPC. That's really weird. So let's get back out there. I don't have an Atlas pass, so I can't continue. And oh, look at that ship. Let's go see. Well, I mean, I don't have any money, but let's go see what we can look at. Oh, this is a Gek. This is a Gek planet? Look at these little guys. Oh, they're traders, so my default standing is customer. Let's see what he's got on this. 23 slots. He's got a hyperdrive, but he doesn't have like an upgrade to that hyperdrive, but whatever. Let's see what he's selling. Hey, buddy. Alright, come on, buddy. Now, I know almost nothing. I actually know no words in the Gek language, because remember... Oh, vortex cubes. Yeah, he's got nothing. If you remember in the first episode, we ended up... Or the second episode, we ended up finding a Gek word. Remember, on accident? Well, obviously, I did not choose that option the second time, and I got a Vakeen word. So I don't know anything of the Gek language. So let's go ahead and take this, because that is part of our quest here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to hang out here for a second to see when that exhausted stamina thing goes away. I don't think it's gonna, because that's where your quest pops up. So let's just get down there and see. What I may have to do is log out and log back in. But I don't want to do that because that erases your waypoints. Like, even if you've used bypass chips to get a bunch of waypoints, if you log out and log back in, or you revert to a save, it gets rid of all the ones that you've gotten, so you kind of waste all those bypass chips. This is not on this planet. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. It's just around it. Alright, so let's check out what kind of planet this is. Huh. Looks like it may be a jungle planet. Also, we're going back out into orbit, guys, because that is on the other side. If it's a minute to get there while I'm boosting, that means that I am on the wrong side of the planet. So let's just do a little bit of orbiting. We're going to orbit the planet for a little bit. And there we go. Bokucho Aeon. So we're going to check out... Now, this is one of the ones that we have to break into. So it's having us break into this thing for the quest, I guess. And I hope I don't fuck it up. Alright. Looks like a beacon right there. It's got some crazy vegetation on this planet, though. Giant palm tree looking things. So that's kind of cool. Look at all these flowers and whatnot. Rarity wetlands. So it is unstable weather, but we've got generous fauna and medium flora. So this is going to be a planet that I'm probably going to want to find all the stuff on. Look at this guy. Hey, buddy. Okay, so the next part of the quest is install a bolt caster, which obviously I've already done, and it wants me to break in. So we're going to do that, but first I'm going to take this plutonium, because I used a lot of plutonium flying around on these other planets. Which is funny, because I had a shit ton, and I used a lot of it. So let's go ahead and get that. I'm going to do that. Alright, so we have a new system, which remember, I'm counting on you guys to help me name these. So until you guys start helping me name these, I'm not going to be naming them. Unless I find, like, a super sweet planet that I want, like, that I wish was my home planet. Whoa, buddy. Oh, he's a tube-faced like brontosaurus. It's crazy. All right, we got this guy as well. Are you guys nice? I didn't look. Calm. And there's a word up there which we're gonna go get before we get in here. That is also calm. I didn't check these guys. Those are ambulatory, which means they just move around. Okay, let's go get this word first. And then we'll get in here. Are you new? No, you're not new, but you are. He is submissive. Excellent. Whoa, Two-Face, watch out, bro. You don't need to freak out over there. Alright, let's go get this word, which I don't think is actually the one that I saw. Oh, your face is gross, dude. Your face is terribly gross. We got the Gek word for give. Now, they are a trading race. Oh, we got some flyers as well, so let's take one of those down. And then we'll do what we're supposed to be doing. God, these are ridiculously hard to hit sometimes. The hitbox is weird. Like, once you hit them once, then it seems to stay on them. But it's really hard to get that first hit. So see, it took like... There we go. There we go. What do we got? Luckily the sentinel didn't go like, what the fuck? Oh, it's like a bat bird. Alright, let's do what we're supposed to do here. Was that the word that I saw off in the distance? I think that is. It just seemed too far away. Let's do a quick scan, see if there are any more laying around. There's one right over there. It's only going to help... Oh, hello. You're not evil, are you? Skittish, okay. It's only going to help us the more words we have, you know what I mean? Looks like there's two decently close. What are you? Oh man, we're getting him like super quick. He looks like a fucking like donkey, a two-legged donkey. What are you? Oh, that's the grody face guy. Anything else before we move on to that word? Yep, we got some stuff over here. Oh, look at these guys. These guys are fucking cool. And there's several variants of them, it looks like. Oh, it's another variant of the little guy. Okay, I think I got everybody. Except for these crazy, like... Holy shit, man, look at those spikes on their head. Or there's blades. Alright. 3 species left already, and we just landed, guys. This might actually be pretty quick, but there was a word that I was going after. Where the hell did it go? Over there. Stay cool. Goat. Goat guy. Super goat. I should have named you Super Goat. Alright, so we've got give. And now we've got docking. Alright, let's get over there. Alright guys, now remember, this is going to piss the sentinels off. So it kind of sucks that I already took damage falling, but let's get in there. Let's tear this thing up. See what we can find. There's a lot of sentinels. Let's take them out. Because that is a journey milestone, so we might as well do it. Because I think that you might get something for getting all the milestones, maybe? I know that for some things you have to have a certain milestone in general. Like a certain milestone rank. Where'd he go? Hey, buddy. Yeah, get wrecked. Alright, let's get in here. While we have a little bit of, like, solace. Alright, but we're in. We're in. Let's see what else we've got. Is that shields? No, that is first aid. Don't need that, I need shields. We'll grab this guy, get some money. Got another word. The Gek word for Gek. Wouldn't it just be Gek? And grenade propulsion tower. Okay, let's check this out. Hopefully it won't be too difficult of a choice because it's part of a quest. Somewhere below my feet here, the endless churn of automatic machinery, or automated machinery, performing unknown oh yeah, it's the antimatter formula. Excellent. Performing unknown tasks for unknown masters. The screen flickers into life and letters stamp themselves across it. Nada nada, escape Atlas, find us, nada nada. Nada is one of the names. There's two names. It's Nada and something. That is this quest line. So I did not take the Atlas quest line, guys, because I completely forgot about it. We're on this quest line instead. And then a formula is displayed, how to make my own antimatter. Excellent. I can create antimatter. Okay, so with the knowledge of final pills and pieces, I can travel anywhere I please. Nada and Polo. Okay. So it takes electron vapor, which I can make, iridium, and zinc. So let's take a look. Electron vapor is suspension fluid, and plutonium and suspension fluid is just carbon. So it's going to be easy to make these guys, but I'm not going to fill up what I've got now because I might find a better ship. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other things on this planet. Alright guys, so we got the next part of our quest. It wants us to craft antimatter and then craft a warp cell. So let's go ahead and look into doing that, but I'm going to check in here first. Which I should do actually before I save it. These trailers are a little bit bigger than the other ones, or these are set up weird. So what have we got in here? We've got multi-tool tech, rail shot adapter. So it delivers instantaneous damage on targets. So I kind of think that might be cool. We're going to look for aluminum and copper and maybe build that one up. I don't know how fast it fires, though. I don't need that. So let's go ahead and save it. And I tell you what, guys, that is actually all the time I've got for this episode. So tomorrow, we are going to, like, absolutely explore this system. All these planets. Probably, hopefully at some point I can find a dead moon, because I'm told that dead moons are where you find the Corvax, or not Corvax, the vortex cubes. And the vortex cubes are going to get us a ridiculous amount of money, but they're dangerous to pick up because the Sentinels kind of get pissed. Also, during the stream, I remember finding let's go and save it. I remember finding a planet, or several planets, where the Sentinels were just hostile right off the bat, and those are actually really fun. I found one that had Gravitino balls all over the place, and those sell for a lot. So we're going to get into some awesome stuff pretty soon, guys. But like I said, that is all the time I've got. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more videos of I was going to say Elite Dangerous, of No Man's Sky, or any of the other videos that I've done, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you have anything to say, throw it down in the comments, or hit me up on Twitter. That is @RestlessCorpse. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll see you guys in the next video.